Hey everyone, so today's topic, transgender children. If your son or daughter comes to you and says, Mommy, I don't want to be a boy anymore, I want to be a girl, or vice versa, what do you do?
I had a student before, she was 6, and we were in camp, a drama camp, and one of our counselors tried to put her in a dress, and she went crazy. You know, she felt it was crazy, like she was humiliated. You know, like you're putting a boy in a dress. You know, so I talked to our parents and they said that they had been talking with a therapist, but you know, this was something real that they were accepting for now.
When my little guy, he's 6, when he was 3, he really wanted to like wear my clothes all the time, and even though I was a teacher and I knew developmentally it was totally on track, it would drive his dad insane. And of course his dad somehow then made it like, it's your fault, you know? Right, as a single mother, like what am I doing to him? So I did a lot of research, and a lot of it really comes from like this feeling inside of them. And I think like the more, as moms, because I think dads probably have a harder time with it, especially when it's like a boy to a girl, to be able to really like encourage, not encourage them to, you know, but encourage them to be who they are. The earlier, then you aren't going to have these like heartbreaking stories.
I mean, I think the Chaz Bono story, I remember when he was on Dancing with the Stars, and he said it took a lot of courage to do this, a lot of criticism, a lot of probably, you know, people attacking Dance with the Stars for doing it, but he wanted to be there. So if any boy or girl was watching, he said growing up he didn't have anyone like that. So I think that's such an important thing. What's hard, I think, to sort of understand, my little Lily is total tomboy. I mean, dressed? Oh no. I mean, I beg her for holidays. No. But how much of it is tomboyish versus something more?
We've had a similar experience. I have a 3-year-old, and last year I also do photography, so I have a lot of tutus and different girly props around, and he developed a strong attachment to wearing a tutu and putting a bow in his hair and playing with the wand. And I think one of the things that it seemed like to us was we don't have any girl things in our house. He doesn't have a sister where he can, you know, enjoy the glitter. He was always like, it's so sparkly and pretty, and you know, he was just interested in it.
Jackson's like that too. Totally.
Just the novelty of it, and it's sparkly and it's pretty and it's glittery and it smells good, and you know, having the opportunity to explore that. He's not really doing that anymore. But it was something that, you know, my parents were like, you can't let him do that, and my husband's like freaking out from taking a picture of him. But for me, I just wanted him to have the opportunity to explore that, and to know that if that's what you're feeling like, that's fine. When you don't feel that way anymore, that's fine too. You know, you can be whoever it is that you need to be when you're in our house.
Your home needs to be the safe place for your kids. So that needs to be that they can be themselves, whatever that is. And you know, we have a house with boys and girls, and my youngest is really into doing what his sisters do. So his favorite color is pink, and at school he plays more with the girls than he does with the boys. He needs to be whoever he is right now, and whether or not that, you know, turns into something else where down the line it's going to be what it's going to be. You know, when you have kids, you don't know how it's going to turn out. So whether they're going to grow up to be heterosexual, homosexual, transgender, whatever it's going to be, they're still my kids. And they need to be, you know, comfortable in their own skin.